Well, hello again and welcome back to This Old Bug. It's probably not how you're expecting a video to begin, huh? I had a whole new idea about things and that wasn't in it. I've tried with that roof twice. This is the second try, right? So strike one, strike two. I'm not getting struck out. I got a whole different plan. I rallied a few resources. I'm going to try to make this bug a whole lot better. That thing, no bueno. Let's check it out. Well, I picked up this 41 Mercury, and it seems like it's got an oval window in the rear, and it's got a curved shape like a Volkswagen roof. I did a project just like this. It was the yellow bug, and as much as I tried to make it that wagon, I felt like this was the right scenario. Let's take this roof off. I got plans for this car. It's going to be a roadster. Let's see if this skin will fit the bug. Yeah, this is a nice clean car. It's got tons of potential. No cancer at all. Nothing in the door bottoms. Look at this. The whole car is like this. Everything is clean. So I see a ton of potential for this. Just not with the big bubble butt. You know, maybe like a convertible style coming right through into the trunk lid. But that skin is going on to a new life. Let's start cutting. That was a bunch of noise, grime, dust, etc. But I think the roof skin is detached. Just goes to show, when you really know what you're doing, it's not that big a deal. This is one of the coolest things about dismemberment. Well, that fits pretty darn good. Definitely a bigger car. So I don't think it's a cop-out to do it this way. I did another bug with that same roof, and we ended up skinning it with a Dodge roof. Doesn't it look a lot more slick? I thought I wanted the wagon twice, 3 times. I didn't. Let's just trim this out and see what we're dealing with. We're going to want this. We don't want the window to be too low, but that's definitely going to interfere. Let's just work on this. I'm going to cut this one off and put it on that side. looking back, that window, I don't think it should go any lower. But this tray is in the way. I'm going to trim this in. Yeah. Now we're getting some fit up. Stand back and look at this. Doesn't this line look a lot better than the wagon? I gotta say. It really came down to, I was talking with Jamie about my dissatisfaction with the way this was going, and a lot of the comments, she's like, you know, that roof is really ugly. I said, by gosh, you know, that roof is really ugly. I'm going to cut it up. Well, that's how this all developed. You can see we're onto a sleeker profile. Thanks to my great intuition. Of course, I'm joking. We got this front centered, the rear window centered. As we all know, aside every great man is a great woman. Don't happen by accident. Let's cut this off, just see where we're at. I was just describing what I'm going to do is just use my hand. I'm touching the bug steel, and this is my little caliper. We got bug all through here, and then the mercury is going to get cut off. This is, of course, a conservative cut, but we're trying to get something to show. And the visor. Yeah, you can see we're gonna have to do some work in here, but I'm gonna leave that right here just to look at it. And then we're probably gonna want to shrink this down. So let's just leave that like that for the moment. Transfer this to the other side. So of course, just a rough guesstimation. Use the caliber, use the calculator fire. Yep. Grooving. Feels just like it. Alright, last thing I'm going to do for today is cut this off where the visor is. Use a little reach right there. 13. I'm going to cut it here. 13. Now look inside. Cool if we can get this. See the visor. And yeah, 13. And of course we'll trim it back as we get closer. Just don't want to overcut. A fine tailored suit. You know, that's what I specialize in. Today's Butcher Cam brought to you by Ray-Ban Meta glasses. We got our visor. We definitely work on this. Heck yes. You can shrink those edges down. Totally. little slice right there and bring that in. A little tailoring back here. We got a nice oval window. I think we're in business. Well, that's our story for today. The wagon to fastback conversion. Looks like a pretty radical chop beetle to me. It's just amazing what you can do when you like to use parts from multiple bodies. We've got the Beetle. We've got the Model A. We've got the Baja Bug kit. And now we've got a 41 Mercury. All I could say, in true monster fashion, in the words of Herman Munster,